There's been a lot of talk on Twitter about Hans's tournament history. Strongfish subscribed to Tier 1. Thank you. The point of the post was that when tournaments are shown live and the games are shown live on the internet, Hans does really well. And when the games aren't shown live, Hans does very poorly. That was the point of the post. The truth hurts. Okay. Anyway, tournament's over, and we're just going to have to see if Magnus makes any kind of statement at some point, or if he feels like he can't make a statement. And by the way, I have the opposite opinion of FIDE, the U.S. Chess Federation, and most other people. My opinion is, which again, this is a very unpopular opinion, but too bad. My opinion is, if people feel that other people have cheated without like I saw them cheat, they just have a feeling, that should be discussed in an open forum. Because it could be that 20 different people feel one guy cheated or one woman, and nobody says anything because you're not allowed to. You're like giving that person a bad reputation. And to me, if somebody accused me of cheating, I'd be like, man, I must have played great. And I tell my students that when they're accused of cheating, that means they're playing really well. And they should be proud of that. And I have one student in particular who was accused of cheating a lot on the internet, who was playing in big matches, and it was a female. And she was like, yeah, you told me to feel good about that, and I do. And then later people apologized for accusing her of cheating. So, I don't get accused of cheating because my play's so bad. But if you're not cheating and you're accused of cheating, you must be playing really well. It's a compliment. Okay? It may not be a compliment on your character, but okay. I mean, Hans can't really expect any of those anyway. Yeah, I don't think Hans cheated in the Sinkfield Cup, but as Greg Shahadi said on the Petrol podcast, maybe he did. I just don't think he did. Maybe it's 4% he cheated, 96% he didn't. I don't know. I don't think he cheated. Now, if you're asking me if he cheated before online, of course. Yeah. And if you're asking me, did he cheat more than he fessed up to online? Also, of course. You don't just cheat once or twice when you cheat online. You don't cheat one game and then go, that's enough. And then a couple of years later, cheat again and go, that's enough. That's not how cheating works. If you ask me, has he ever cheated in any tournament ever over the board? I don't know. I don't have any, I have no idea. Maybe. But that would be maybe for everybody. So, yeah, maybe more maybe for him than other people. Maybe. Maybe more maybe. Right? Anyway, I'll ask Carly Rae Jepsen and see what she has to say about it. I think if you claim that Hans cheated in slow tournaments in the past, that may or may not be true, but it doesn't mean he was cheating in the Sinkfield Cup. And if you asked me, is it more likely that Hans is cheating in random tournaments I don't know about, or the Sinkfield Cup, it's not the Sinkfield Cup. Nobody's cheating in the Sinkfield Cup. That takes a lot of chutzpah. So I'm still in the, free Hans, right? And also, I'm still against Magnus because you don't withdraw from a round robin. You just don't do that. You have to have a good excuse. So right now I'm at Team Hans, but tomorrow I might have a different opinion. By the way, if it ever comes out that Hans did cheat in the Sinkfield Cup, either by his admission or his admission, that would be the only way I think that everybody would be convinced. He's like, yeah, okay, I cheated in the Sinkfield Cup. It's not going to happen. If he did cheat, he's not going to acknowledge it, and he didn't cheat. But anyway, if he did acknowledge it, I wouldn't say, oh, okay, then what Magnus did was fine. Magnus withdrew from the tournament and deprived the tournament of 6 world championship games because he got mad he played a cheater. Nobody else did that. Mamedyarov lost to Hans also. He didn't withdraw. So I'm not, I don't, no matter what the situation is, Magnus still shouldn't have withdrawn from the tournament. And also I'm still in the free Hans. Hans being banned from chess.com, that's not, to me, that's not like it's a thing. If Hans isn't allowed to play in slow tournaments by organizers because Magnus doesn't want him to play, that's a thing. To me, that's a thing. That's something that shouldn't happen. But if chess.com wants to ban anybody from their site, I literally don't care. Now, figuratively I do, but not literally. Chess.com is a private site. They have a chess site. If they want to ban people, well, then they can ban people. Sites want to ban you, they can ban you. That's fine. I don't care about that. Yeah, if organizers don't want to invite Hans, that's fine. But if Magnus tells organizers, don't invite Hans, otherwise I'm not playing, I'm slightly against it. Slightly. Not totally, but slightly. There's 3 or 4 people in the U.S. Chess Federation that I don't want to get paired with because I think they're cheaters. But if I got paired with them, what am I supposed to do? I got to play them. So, that's the truth hurts. Anyway, the important thing is that Gotham Chess, Hikaru, and myself get a lot more followers and content for you guys because of this incident. So thanks, Magnus. For some reason, which I don't understand, nobody that I've seen, maybe it has happened, I just haven't seen it. Nobody that I see is talking about Magnus's unconscionable behavior. Everybody's like, did Hans cheat or did Hans not cheat? Let's discuss it. And then, if you decide he didn't cheat, then you're done. Then you go smoke a cigar. To me, that's not the main issue. The main issue is Magnus withdrew from a round robin. That's a big issue. You can't withdraw from a round robin. You guys don't know that because you guys don't play in round robins. But imagine you were playing in a GM norm tournament, right? Now that's a big imagination for most of you. Jesus Christ. And then after round 2, one of the GMs withdrew. And now nobody can get a GM norm. Okay? If Peter was here now, and he may be, Peter Giannatos, if he had GMs and IMs withdrawing from his round robins in the middle of the tournament, okay, he'd be going to jail for, assault, okay, and pepper. But he wouldn't go to jail for cilantro. Peter might go to jail for assault. He might go for a pepper, but not for cilantro. It's not happening. But yeah, if you're an organizer and you have a player in your round robin withdraw after 2, 3, 4 rounds, and in this instance, it's the world champion. That's the last guy you want to withdraw from the tournament because that makes the tournament the tournament. So that should be talked about more, that Magnus, why are you withdrawing from the tournament? Even if you feel the guy cheated, you're in the tournament, you got to play people. Truth hurts.